Hey, what? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Isn't that a song?
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle,
Wiggle, wiggle,
yeah.
wiggle, 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 wiggle.
No, it's
wiggle, 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 wiggle,
no,
wiggle, wiggle,
goes wiggle, 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 yeah. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. No, you're missing yeah.
Oh, wiggle, 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 wiggle.
You're close, but you're missing an important word. Yeah. Okay.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. You gotta do the hands too. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's like underhanded spirit fingers. Oh, wiggle, 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 wiggle. All right, 6 minutes and we're done. My jaw hurts. You can only wiggle so much.
You did that to yourself.
The groove did it to me. The downtown punk.
Funk. You up.
No. What?
It's uptown funk.
No, it's downtown punk.
No, it's uptown funk.
Downtown punk.
It's uptown funk.
Why are you fighting?
It's my time of the month.
That's
Sorry,
not,
it's my time of the week.
that's not fun.
What?
Funny.
You're like that every day, though.
Exactly. My time of the
It's your
the
time
hour.
of the day.
My time of the hour. Yep, 10 minutes into the hour, I'm already done with this hour. All right.
Sometimes when the world is so sunny and people are a bore, I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner. A place with all my favorite toys and games and movies and more. I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 59.
59.
We keep doing these 2-week intervals.
Yeah.
Not on purpose. Not on purpose.
It just kind of happens.
But some of you stuck around, so welcome back. And today, on a very special episode, we have a special guest. He's not that special because he's here all the time. But I'm just giving him time to get his little finger ready. And it is Mr. Marshmallow himself.
Did you get a new phone?
Hey, everybody. Hi. How you doing?
Wait.
He did get a
you
new
get a new phone?
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, look. You're so
I don't
fancy.
pay attention. What is that, the 13?
13 Pro Max.
Ooh.
Because it has the camera for the 3D scanner.
Oh, yeah. How's that working?
Good.
Let me see.
There's a free app, and it pretty much
Ooh.
gets you the item, like, in air.
Okay.
Like,
This
it
is
captures
big.
that would perfectly. You go all around.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to figure out about scale and stuff.
It's so big.
Can't you just scale it?
I guess when you put it in the system.
Yeah. I don't know how any of that shit works.
You fancy.
Thank you.
You fancy like
Well, you can
apple
upgrade
peas
every-
on a date night.
We can upgrade.
Yeah, time to upgrade.
Our phones are finally paid off, so
Are they?
yeah.
Yeah, but
That's why my bill's going down $30
if it's finally paid off, why would you get an upgrade?
to get a better phone.
I mean, if you want.
Ours is 3 generations old.
I don't care. My phone is just perfectly fine.
I need 3 lenses.
It does tell you about your battery, like your life. Mine was at like 60% life.
That's not bad.
That's actually not that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not as good as 100%.
But it doesn't stay 100 for long.
It only
No.
stays at 100.
Yours is probably not at 100.
For
It's
a
probably
couple.
at least 99 now.
Well, 99.
Yeah, not 100.
But I go 2 days with a single charge.
That's nice.
That's good.
Yeah, but you aren't you supposed to just charge it as frequently as possible?
Are you?
Yeah. It's not like the old batteries, where the old batteries you had to run them all the way down and then
Yeah.
do it each time. This one, I've read somewhere you're just supposed to keep it charged as much as possible. It doesn't hurt the battery.
Then why would you ever unplug it? Just keep it plugged in.
Exactly.
Problem solved.
So there you go.
you just want a corded phone then.
A what?
See, back in the day, they had this thing. It was a receiver and an earpiece.
No, I don't think so.
And it came out of a coffin after you pull a little thing. Anyway, all right, we're getting off topic. So, To be fair, we were never on topic, so
yeah,
it doesn't
when
matter.
were we ever on topic?
Just
What
use
topic?
Introduction. We're just trying to introduce people.
Okay.
All right. So it's us three today. So tell us about your time. Heater kicked on. Tell us about your time.
My time was fine.
That's nice.
I was home. I sleep at night.
That's good.
I eat breakfast.
What do you eat for breakfast?
I make a smoothie type drink.
What do you put in said smoothie type drink?
8-ounce oat milk.
Ugh.
I have this meal replacement shake powder.
Protein.
Banana.
Okay.
Well, it's like everything.
Meal replacement is different than protein.
Yeah. And then I have...
Yeah, but protein shake will replace a meal too.
It's not supposed to.
It doesn't fill me up, though.
Yeah, protein shakes don't fill me up either.
This will.
Protein shakes aren't meant to replace a meal, though.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Read the back of one.
Okay, fine.
But this was an actual meal drink.
Okay.
Banana.
Was it mealworm?
Apple. No.
This sounds disgusting.
I have some
already.
raspberries, some blueberries,
You lost me at oat milk.
grapes. Oat milk is delicious.
I
you
like
know
oat
what's
milk,
better?
too.
Cow milk.
Not for the cow.
I mean,
Oats don't mind when you milk them.
I don't know. I've never asked the oat.
Well, they got little teats.
Yeah, I've never
I don't
asked
believe
one.
that's how you make oat milk, but okay.
Oh, okay. Like you're an oatologist.
Exactly. You stay over there.
Not an oatologist.
But
I'm a nipple expert, though.
I don't think looking at all the nipples makes you an expert.
No, it's sight, touch, and taste.
You haven't seen and tasted all the nipples.
I'm trying.
Okay.
Wampa, wampa. You'd have to have been there.
okay.
Yeah.
We'll get into it.
I do it.
We'll get into it. That's the name of the episode. Wampa, wampa. I don't even know how to spell that besides regular wampa, but you got to have the inflection.
Yeah, you can't. That can't be the name of the episode. Nobody will.
No,
understand.
I'm pretty sure we're going to name it at the end.
Okay.
It don't matter. All right, so
Yeah. That
breakfast.
was that.
Okay.
And it
I'm sure you have a hearty poop afterwards.
yeah.
Yeah.
It fills me up till like dinner.
Well, that's
Like
good.
I don't have to eat nothing till dinner.
You know what usually fills me up from morning to
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
till the time I get home sometimes? Nothing.
Nothing?
I have a monster in the morning, and then I won't eat until like 4 o'clock.
I can't do that.
Me neither. I would kill somebody.
I don't know what to tell you.
Hungry pains usually wake me up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Back pains usually wake me up.
Well, I have all that.
Yeah. Or snoring pains.
God, you
Ugh.
old men. You snore much louder than me. I don't want to hear it.
But his doesn't bother him.
Yeah, it doesn't. Why would it bother me? Sometimes I wake myself up. But that's because I choke on my uvula.
Don't you have apnea or something?
No.
You don't have sleep
I-
apnea?
No, I have sleep paralysis.
Okay.
Difference.
Mm.
I thought you had both.
No, sleep paralysis just kills me in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Thanks for listening. All right. So,
I don't have much.
do you
I-
want to get?
I
You
did
said you had 2 questions.
I
you
did
wanna get
stuff
them out
on
of
the car, basically. That's
Okay.
my whole time.
You gonna buy that car?
I honestly was thinking of it.
I was thinking you should. I don't know where you're gonna get 15 grand.
Well, funny you should say. Because, you know, the
I
phones...
just have to have it lying around. No, go ahead.
The death stare he's giving you, and I don't understand what it's for. Like, you motherfucker interrupted me?
No, well, you know how the phone's always listening on you?
Yeah.
Maybe a half hour since I showed you that,
Uh-huh.
I get a thing from... a little pop-up from Credit Karma.
Nice.
I'm approved for a $15,000 loan. And I was thinking, But,
But they don't listen in on you.
no. Yeah.
No, that doesn't happen.
So they must want me to buy it. But I was thinking of it, the longer I was checking out the dash,
Uh-huh.
it's all just dummy. Like, it's just
it's
no
okay.
lights, nothing's working.
Well, you could pull it off
Yeah. But
and
I'm
do it.
But then at that point, I should just get something that I want.
Because don't you want it?
I mean, that particular one.
Okay.
I would want something better. You know what I mean?
I say we get a shorty bus, short school bus, turn it into a turtle van.
Yeah. But this is not a turtle van.
I know. It's better.
They're two different things.
It's better.
It's not better.
It's better.
No.
You're going to get more attention if you pull up into a convention with a fucking turtle van than you do with a
Kit.
black Corvette.
But that's unwanted attention.
Unwanted attention?
Yes.
Why is that unwanted attention?
I don't know. The kit trumps turtle.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's false.
What came first? Problem
the
solved.
egg.
A
But,
Model T.
From that picture, from today's post,
Yeah.
it put it in my head. I am going to get one.
Buy one that's already done?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not going to finish yours?
Because this one...
is finishing
well, that's
his, but his
that's
is-
something different.
His is not going to turn into that. I don't know what he's doing with that.
It's a custom resto model. Resto remodel.
You should fuck that and get a wide body kit like that Mustang I sent you.
Yeah.
Fucking love that thing.
They
It's
do have
gorgeous.
them for the...
I don't think
Harvard.
that guy just took some parts and
Yeah.
welded it. It looks good.
Yeah.
Even all rusty and patinaed.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
Wait, what were you
You
asking?
like that
Oh, my
word.
questions.
Patina.
What?
You like the word patina?
Patina. Why?
Patina. Because you get like...
You're going to name
you get
your
a
daughter
little
Patina.
You get a little flourish every time you say it.
Because I love old cars. I love old cars that look like they've been through hell.
Yeah.
They got that patina. And it just makes everything good.
Patina. You just get...
You can't say patina without getting excited.
No, you can't say patina without
say
getting
say
excited.
it.
Patina?
See, you sound excited.
No, I don't.
I sound excited because you said it, so that counts.
You just...
Done.
I think you just really like that word. You get all happy.
Patina.
That just sounds like you're hitting on a really butch woman named Tina.
What? Patina. Patina, don't leave me.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
So I hit on the ladies. Why I got so many?
That's why you're not a nipple expert, because you can't get the ladies to let you taste their nipples.
You'd be surprised how many nipples I get to taste. They fall from the sky.
Nipples?
Yep. People
Okay.
see me, it's like, here, lick my nipple. I'm like, okay.
They're usually guys, though.
A nipple's a nipple.
Nipples? Like
I
nipples.
guess.
No, it's not.
Close your eyes.
I like lady nipples. Just saying. We're gonna be real here. I'm not gonna hide. I like lady nipples. I'm not ashamed.
All nipples are the same until that Y chromosome kicks in.
Some men can produce milk.
Yeah.
I don't want to taste that milk. I will want to taste some po juice.
Can we not
He's gonna
call it
milk
that?
you.
I
I'm
would
gonna
really...
milk you. Yep.
Oh, God,
We've
stop.
talked about this.
Stop talking.
We're gonna have our own chain of milk.
No, we're not.
I'm gonna create the logo.
No, we're not. This is... No.
Po's freshly squeezed milk.
Oh, my God. Stop
Straight
talking.
from the udder.
Udder?
Yeah.
What
Where
am
milk
I, a
comes from.
cow?
You will be mooing when I do it. It'd be sexually erotic.
Ew.
Because there's two different
I
kinds
don't
of
like
erotic.
this conversation at all.
Okay. All right,
Mrs.
fine.
Dunkel, does your family listen to this?
No,
No.
thank goodness.
Oh.
Neither does mine.
Actually,
Well,
technically they do.
Alexa does. I'm going to whisper her name. It's going to sound creepy.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
I don't want our fucking Amazon Doodleberry over there.
Doodleberry.
All right. Do you want to ask your questions now?
It doesn't matter. It's your show, whatever you want.
That's right. My show.
Our show.
No, he was right. It's my show. Welcome.
Women
He's a
can't
rude
have
ass
a show.
motherfucker over here.
My mustache hairs.
Yeah, you keep
All over the
having
place.
to
Going up my nose.
pat down your mustache.
How about I give the two questions I have no idea what I was thinking of when I wrote.
You
them.
have more than 2 questions?
Well, I have some that I know what they mean.
Before we even get to our weeks, let's hear them. Let's start off
All
with the
mine?
game. No. The 2 ones we don't understand. You don't understand.
The first one I wrote.
Is it for me? It's
You're
like
the
Christmas.
second one.
Oh, it's like Christmas morning. Unwrapping a question.
The first one I wrote, I'm sad because Mrs. Dunkel chose not to have fun with me. So, what happened that you said no or something?
What?
How long ago was this?
Yeah, when did you...
Where's
had
the
to
time
be-
frame?
After last show
God.
that I was on.
What? No, you were on the last show, weren't you?
No.
No.
He hasn't been on for the past, 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's been like
It's been
over
a
a
while.
month.
This is
Yeah.
before New York.
Oh. So something you wouldn't have fun.
And marshmallows involved. There's a lot of possibilities here.
Did
But we would have had to talk about it or something.
weren't you supposed to
take a
go
look.
somewhere together? Or like you were going to ask him not for the concert, but something else.
Let me look.
I don't remember.
Ask him his question while I look.
Yeah.
So the other
What's
one,
my question?
Mr. Dunkel brother, question mark. Better? Question mark, question mark.
Is my brother better than me? Is that what you're asking? Because
I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a poll and say no.
I'm going to vote with him. No.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Say
'Cause
it, read it again.
I write something that be like, oh, this is going to jog my memory.
Yeah, I
But
do
don't.
the same thing.
Mr. Dunkel brother, question mark. Better? Question mark.
Maybe our relationship's better, but why would that matter?
Yeah, well, I don't. See, I don't know.
These are weird.
Yeah.
You read them. We're gonna come back to at the end of the show and see if we can figure it out,
Okay.
or at least make up something stupid for it. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out what
Don't worry about it.
fun I don't
We're
want to
moving
have
on.
with Marshall.
We're moving on. All right, you're up, babe. Next,
Yes.
what have you done this week
Uh.
or these weeks?
Oh, I did lots.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, I saw Hamilton last week
Okay,
at the Academy of Music. Excellent. It was excellent. I highly recommend everybody go. The guy that played Alexander Hamilton, I liked him more than Lin-Manuel Miranda playing Alexander Hamilton.
well, he's not the greatest.
No. I love Lin-Manuel Miranda, but not as, he did well, but this guy that was at the Academy of Music was superb.
Was the I don't know the characters' names, but the fictional characters' names, by the way, because it's all fiction.
It's based on historical events.
The
yes.
black guy, the short black guy whose voice annoys the hell out of me in the movie.
The short.
Yeah, he's the main.
Oh,
the narrator.
Aaron Burr. Aaron Burr.
Bill Burr. That's right.
Aaron
Bill
Burr.
Yeah, I don't like black Bill Burr.
Aaron Burr.
How was his?
The guy that played him at the Academy of Music was really good.
Was his voice
I think you
better?
would have
'Cause
liked
that's
him.
why I hate
I
it,
think
because
you
it sounded
would've-
like he was
yeah.
trying to be Eminem or some shit.
I think you would have liked him a little bit more.
Okay.
There's very few people that I liked less. The only 2 characters that I didn't like as much as the one on Disney Plus, the Broadway recorded production,
Yeah.
was the woman that played Angelica. Because I really like Renee Goldsberg.
Zellweger.
And the guy that played Lafayette and Jefferson,
Okay.
I really liked him as Jefferson, but he wasn't as good as Lafayette.
Okay. What about the king?
The King was he did such a good job. Same kind of jokey thing.
Yeah.
You would have really liked him.
That's the only person I like in that whole.
Even
thing.
though Jonathan Groff is wonderful, but this guy was comparable.
Well, the thing is, everyone who does that role just bases it off of his.
Yeah.
Because he does it so fucking well.
Yeah. This guy did an excellent job.
Okay.
So that was really good.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I was just thinking, Hamilton, back when he was alive and all, right? How awesome would that be? You just walk into like Walmart or something, you buy something, and I was like, I'm just going to pay with myself, and he throws down a 10. How awesome would that be? Like, what do you buy back then? Like VHS tape or something?
No, I think it was HD DVD at that point.
Really?
Yeah.
In the 1700s, yes.
Yeah.
HD DVD because
Sure.
we were past beta and DVD and VHS, so we were at
Sure,
HD
guys.
DVD.
And then if he gets like pulled over, they're like, "Let me see your ID," and he's like, "Oh, here you go."
Here's my money, and then
How
they
awesome
think
is that?
the cops think he's bribing him, and then they tase him in the
why
eyeball.
don't you? You could always ask Queen Elizabeth. She's on her own money.
Let's call her up.
But I don't think that counts.
What's her number?
Why doesn't that count? She is on money.
What's her number?
And she's alive.
What's her number?
We don't have it over
Then
there.
why are you bringing it up?
Let's just call a British number and
And be
see
like,
if they can trap.
I would like to speak with the Queen.
Doesn't it start
They
with
can transfer us through.
You do a +13? No, 19.
I don't remember what British is.
I don't remember.
There was a radio show.
There's a lot of radio shows.
The guy does Jerry Lewis,
Okay.
and France loves Jerry Lewis.
Do they?
So yeah, I don't know.
England loves the A-Team.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, every English like comedy show or anything, they always reference the A-Team.
Seriously?
100%. 100%. Like we were watching the IT Crowd, if you know what that is, probably not.
No.
The first episode, they have to complete like make a poster. And the whole time it's the A-Team theme because they have to put it together. England loves
Wow.
the A-Team. Not so much, Knight Rider because he's inferior, but the A-Team, amazing. They love him.
Interesting.
Him, them, the show, him. It's Mr. T. He's the
That's
show.
what-
Well,
Yeah.
Germany loves Knight Rider.
No, Germany
That's
loves
true.
Hasselhoff.
Anything Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
But anyways, this guy was doing his impression, joking around, called the wherever embassy. They have a
Embassy?
president,
Oh, who?
France.
France? Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and
France has
just to play a joke, and he's using his accent,
Uh-huh.
and it eventually made it to the very top, got the president,
Oh, wow.
and they're joking, but he was trying to act like not a joke,
Yeah.
talking serious as Jerry Lewis, and then it like shitstorm followed.
I'm
The
sure.
radio, like you haven't heard from them for like a couple days after that.
Really?
He got fired, and now he's doing some show,
He got
like his
fired,
own
didn't he?
show.
Yeah. I'm sure he got like
Yeah,
a shit ton of publicity,
Mhm.
so he's fine, whoever he
Yeah.
is.
anyways.
Get him on our show as our guest. That's your job. You all right?
Yeah.
All right. We got a long show tonight.
Her leg hurts.
Yeah. You wouldn't massage her upper thigh.
I'm sorry.
I
inappropriate.
never asked for that.
I did. So
You weird.
wait, go ahead. You're in the middle of your
Come on, go ahead.
Your
Okay,
week.
so I did that. What else did I do?
You did a lot, you said. You said you did a
I
lot.
know,
You
I
named
said.
one thing.
I got awesome cupcakes made by a great bakery.
I didn't get to taste any.
I know.
You didn't say me one.
Nope.
Fucked up.
What else did I do? I thought I did a ton, and now I can't remember any of it.
This is why you write.
This
Things
is
down.
why I write stuff down. Hold on.
But did you write anything down?
I have a calendar where I write stuff that I
No,
do.
no, like a list so we can talk about
No,
it.
I don't do that.
We do a show together every week. And by every week, I mean every other week.
You know I don't do that.
Women.
Let's see.
Sorry, listeners. She's ill-prepared for this.
I am ill prepared.
Gonzo's holding my list for me.
I apologize. I also saw a student production of James and the Giant Peach. That was really cute.
Okay.
I didn't know that James and the Giant so they made James and the Giant Peach.
A horror.
A
not
play,
hard.
a play, and
Okay.
it's really cute.
Everything's a
enjoyed it.
play.
Enjoyed it. Not everything's a play.
They've made everything a play.
We'll talk about what we did on Friday.
Yep.
And then I went to a baby shower yesterday, which was super cute.
How's that? Are the babies okay?
The babies are okay.
Okay. I imagine they just they drop them.
They shower them down. No.
But
they had a
pick
really
one out of the sky. Ooh, I want that one.
But they had a really cute theme. It was where the wild things are. That was very cute. So yeah, that's it. That was my 2 weeks.
Okay. Exciting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do much. I've worked a lot, but I have a lot of things to talk about. However, we'll jump into the thing that we did on Friday, which was go see JB Smoove in concert. You're looking at me. Do you have any idea who he is?
Okay. He's a comedian.
He's a great fucking
He does
comedian.
the Arby's commercial.
Does he do Arby's commercials?
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch TV.
He? Are you sure?
I have no idea. I don't watch TV.
I'm looking it up.
I don't see commercials often.
He's not in it. His voice.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh.
But fucking fantastic.
Oh my god, he was so fucking.
So
funny.
I've never seen a comedian in person. Like, you just watch him on TV, watch specials. But seeing a comedian, especially him in person, amazing. So fucking good. But as we're sitting down, I turned to her and I'm like, I've never seen so many white people, elderly white people, to go see a black comic. Like, I never thought that was a thing, but evidently...
White people like black people.
they're old as fuck.
Is his comedy more like...
No,
black?
he's pretty raunchy.
He's
raunchy.
quite raunchy. He's quite like...
Well,
but the thing is, he's evidently on the show Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Which a lot of old white people like.
He played Leon Black.
Okay.
They opened with that.
Know.
They were like... And if you don't know who Leon Black is, and they did like a clip of all his funny moments, and like I don't know who.
So when I was telling people that I was going to go see JB Smoove, the first thing out of their mouth was like the guy from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Pootie Tang.
So we got him from. You got him from Pootie Tang.
Pootie Tang, Real House Husbands.
Real House Husbands was where I was introduced to him.
The Millers is where I fell in love with him.
Oh God, he was so good in The Millers. But like I was introduced to him in Real House Husbands. Then we watched The Millers, and then. He played the plant in the Harley Quinn show, and like I extra fell in love with him. But then I remembered he was on Curb Your Enthusiasm because I haven't watched Curb Your Enthusiasm straight through, but I kind of sort of recall him being Leon Black, and he was hilarious on Curb.
I've tried to watch that show. I can't. It's just like Seinfeld.
It's too much sitcominess for you.
But speaking of Seinfeld, so I was somewhere and the TV was on and I was watching it. I don't remember where the fuck I was, but they had an episode of Seinfeld. Do you watch Seinfeld?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you watch Seinfeld.
Oh, yes.
So you'll know this episode.
Yes, I should.
I, however, don't. Okay. I'm going to build up to it. So Kramer
yes.
just bought a whole studio set.
He didn't buy it. He found it. Yeah, in the trash.
Of
the trash.
Merv Griffin show.
Merv Griffin. So you exactly know that.
I know the exact episode.
I was
you're
like,
talking about.
do I need to write notes? Do I have to look this up? Nah, she'll figure it out. It's like me talking about anything or just saying 1980s TV show, and he spurts out some shit. So Jerry is dating a girl who has a toy collection.
I remember this very vividly. Yes.
Okay.
You remember it? You don't know.
No.
Okay. So
What kind of toy collection?
Like vintage
toy,
toy.
like this kind of stuff.
She has. I can tell you exactly.
She has the Tonka Winnebago that I have.
Okay.
Had that. Had like a button like army.
She had a
plastic
Mickey
Army
Mouse
Man.
gumball machine.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
Like the random stupid shit I had.
She inherited this toy collection from her father, who had died.
Okay. I didn't know
and
all
he
this.
collected vintage toys.
But it was like displayed on shelves. Not to this extent, but displayed on like a couple bookshelves. So he goes over and he's fascinated with it, but he doesn't want to touch it because that's weird.
No,
so what
she
he does,
doesn't let him touch.
Oh, is that what it is? I
He
wasn't
goes
paying
over
attention
her
'cause I don't-
apartment and he finds this toy that he wanted to play with, and she won't let him. Like, he picks it up to like play with it, and she's like, "No, you can't touch these things. They're antiques. They have to stay on the shelf."
Right. So he finds out that he can drug her, basically, and she'll fall asleep.
Oh my
and
God.
then he can play with the toys to the point where he he drugs her, and then has his friends come over, and they all play with the toys.
Okay.
And she's just there drugged?
Yeah,
By drugged.
She's passed
So
out.
he would feed her a turkey dinner and give her a box of wine.
Well, no. The first time he gave her the wrong medication.
He gave her the wrong
the
medication.
drowsy medication.
That's true. The first time he gave her the wrong cold medication. The other couple times they brought over like boxed wine and turkey, and they essentially drug her into sleeping so that they could play with her toys.
And I'm just like, no. Well, first of all, no one would drug me to play with these toys, but I just found it hilarious that it was like. They were talking about like the collector shit. So that's all.
It was that was a crazy episode. And then she finds out because Kramer brings her on
like
as a
Amari.
special guest.
It's like so Kramer's like, so Jerry, you've been drugging her? Yeah, many times, and she doesn't know. No, I wouldn't tell her. Well, I have a twist for you. Come on out, and she comes out. It's like she's heard the whole thing. I'm like, I want a fucking stage like that.
No. You have enough stuff, I think.
I'll just do it here.
Okay.
I have a story about comedian.
Okay.
I don't know if I ever said it or anything.
I don't know.
Whoever I was with at the time, this was so long ago, bought this Christian Finnegan. I don't know. Comedian was...
Is that the comedian's name?
Yeah.
Christian?
He was here... he's touring, and he was here in Philly.
Okay.
So, something to do, I bought tickets online. Nothing fancy, just online. Got them. Go to the place, and there's a doorman with a thing. And he's like, there's some people, and they're like, oh, what's your name? And he's like, okay, you're here for this show. Go here, go here. And they're here for the same show as me.
Mm-hmm.
So then I get there, and he's like, your name? I'm like, Keith Marshall. And they're like, oh, you can stand here. And he said it like, oh, yes, here you are. Stand here. And so I'm standing there, and more people come, and they're going into that line. Someone else comes, and they put them next to me, and they're just separating the two lines.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in this front line.
You didn't ask that person behind me, why are we here?
I asked, like, what's different about it? And he's like, I don't know. And he won his tickets from a radio show or something.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, okay. And whatever. So when it's time to go in, they came up to, me. I was like, okay, I'm going to bring you in first, and I'll come back for everyone else. I'm like, okay. And he comes in, and they sit me and person I'm with in the very front, right there. And then they go back and bring the other people that were in my line.
Okay.
And then everyone else can come in. So I was like, what the hell is this? And in here, it turned out they were filming for
special?
Comedy Central and his DVD.
Okay.
And I don't know. And then I never got an answer why, but it was so weird.
That's weird.
And so, like, I was on the show because the next day in work, people were coming, were you on Comedy Central?
Hi, waving at the camera. Wow.
No, they were just, because of where I was and you and him, I was front and center.
Yeah.
And I tried to get the DVD. I couldn't find it or anything. But apparently there is one. I was
at one of the Godsmack concert filmings.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm on. I can see the shadow of the corner of the stage that I'm in. Yep.
Wow.
I know.
Exciting.
It's fancy.
So I don't know if my name was something.
I don't know. They probably thought you were the wrong person.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Meanwhile, this other guy's bought tickets for like thousands of dollars. Like, my name's Keith Marshall. Nah, he's already in.
Oh, well.
He's sitting back there crying. They won't let him in the fucking show. Bastard.
Poor other Keith Marshall.
Yeah.
So, wait. You're done, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're done.
I guess.
Except for your questions that we'll get to. All right. So, I said recently I had someone try to... Well, they didn't try. They applied for a big fucking credit card under my name. They had all my information.
Do you know how much?
I have the paperwork that was on the table is up there. It's like Visa Platinum travel card
Oh, wow.
Okay.
for quite a lot of money. It didn't say how much, but the way it worded, it was like a ton of fucking money.
Right.
So they send me a letter about the application to contact me if I still want to go through with it. I'm like, I called you and said I already talked to your fraud department. So I call them up. The person in the fraud department is talking to me like she doesn't know what's going on. I'm like, you're in the fraud department. You sent me this paperwork. Like, can we just get rid of it? So they're going to contact my, what's it called? Credit thing to get rid of the points that were taken down. But on the paperwork, they tell me my credit score that they pulled. Now, flex. But, so, you have an average of, I think it goes from 300 is the lowest, or something like that.
Yeah.
200, yeah.
On the paperwork it says the range of credit is from 300 to 850.
Okay.
You can't go over 850. I don't think you really can. Maybe you can go lower than I don't know. You have to probably go lower than 200. But the highest you can go is 850. So they tell me they tell me my credit score, but then they tell me these things have negatively affected your credit score. And they list a bunch of things. Like, you have more loans than you do whatever. And there's like a list of 5 different things.
Right.
All telling me why my credit card is so low.
But you have a high score, right? Yeah.
According to them, I have a low score. So they're saying all this. And right before that, they say the highest is 850. And they're telling me why I have such a bad credit score at 837. Like, what? Like, you just told me my credit score was almost as high as you can get. And then you're telling me what these adversely affecting my credit. Like, I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I think I'm all right.
I think I'm okay.
That's why people are stealing my fucking credit.
Mm.
And then she was like, after I told her, I was like, so I froze all my accounts, all that. She was like, well, a couple sentences went by. She was like, yeah, you should probably contact the creditors and freeze your accounts. I'm like, I don't even think I'm talking to, like, I think the letter, the whole time I'm like, is this letter a fucking scam? Like, are you just doing this to get more information from me? Some elaborate fucking shit.
Wait, that was the same one that I had, right?
Mm-hmm.
From Bank of America.
Yep.
Yeah, same day. I
But
got
you
the
had
same
already,
thing.
you had yours frozen.
Yeah, it
so
didn't
they
go
can't
through.
do anything.
Mhm.
Mine went through.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't go through because soon as they ran my credit, I got the alert. I called them. I said, this is not me. And then they put it on alert. So
Right.
they ran my credit, but they didn't give it to anybody. And then right after that phone call, I froze all my accounts, which I went on here and said that everyone needs to do that.
Yeah.
Just, you don't have to worry about anything then because they can't do a whole
It's
new
real
line of
easy
credit.
to unfreeze.
You just go to the website and
Yeah,
click a button.
unfreeze and then freeze it right back.
Yeah. So
I don't know why that's just not a thing.
why doesn't no one know about it?
Yeah.
I
just
didn't
do
know
it.
about it till you told me.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Everyone. Well, luckily, this is the biggest podcast for credit information.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone listening,
I have to do that today.
Freeze your accounts.
freeze your accounts. All right. So I've been watching old shows.
You could put your piggy bank in the freezer. That's the same thing. Ha 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 ha.
So,
Anyway, so I've been watching old shows. I just got Hogan's Heroes. Not as good as I remember it,
No.
but I'm gonna watch it all. I mean, it was like $25 for
Yeah.
all of them, and there's a bunch.
Were
of
you at Walmart?
Amazon? That stupid fucking place.
Walmart. I was there on the weekend. All their like TV stuff
Mm-hmm.
marked down a lot.
I'll
I
have
got
to
the
go there.
entire series of Quantum Leap, $10.
Really?
Yeah.
They never have the shows I want. Like,
Well,
so I give my money to the fucking devil. I hate Amazon. But so I watched all the Munsters. Loved it. Such a good fucking show. I didn't watch all of the pilot episode because it was in color, but the two movies are in color.
right.
So I couldn't watch it. It was so I can't watch them in color. It's so fucking like off-putting. I know them all just in black and white. So I just went on the TV and I moved the color all the way off. So I watched it all in black and white, and I got to tell you, it was good. Like, I don't know why, but I guess because that's how I've always seen them.
That's how you're used to it.
Like, seeing them in color is just horrible.
I saw a thing. It was black and white just because it was so hard with the makeup. Mm-hmm. It's not. He's not actually green. It's just a mosh posh of stuff.
Yeah,
he's bluish.
Yeah,
he's bluish. But the reason they made it black and white just because of the cost of the film.
Okay.
They have like all the bonus shit. I was watching it. Yeah, it was the cost. It's just more cost effective to do it in black and white.
Because someone on the show was saying when they're actually filming, it's not done right. It's just done
right. Yeah,
looks ugly, but on black and white, it looks
right
fine.
because it's easier that way.
Yeah.
But like at some point, like you don't. I was thinking you don't really have to go nuts with the makeup because whatever shows up shows up.
Right.
But yeah, so
it's like the black and white Superman. It was like purple and all these strange colors to Superman suit.
Yeah. What? For what?
The George Reeves, the black and white TV show. But on black and white, it came out looking nice.
Oh, I don't know. Well, see, that's the thing also with like black and white. Different colors are going to give her different tones. So yeah, purple will give a nicer gray than like a blue.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. But with all the bonus features and all I've been watching with the Munsters, the actor who played Herman, Fred Gwynn, hated his character afterwards.
There's a documentary about him.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the bonus things.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's a bonus on him, Al Lewis, and DiCarlo. I forget her first name.
Is it Yvonne?
Yeah, I think so. Yvonne
Okay.
DiCarlo. I think so. Anyway, so like, because the two guys got pigeonholed, and everyone wanted to no one wanted to give them real jobs because they were doing that until later in life. Fred Gwynn got real jobs, but he hated that character, and I'm like, I love that character.
Yeah,
like,
he lost so much weight. It was
yeah,
like,
because the suit and fucking it was unbearable for him, but like. That kind of like ruins the fucking show. Like
it makes it like sad because he's
like I love that character. I always have. He's great. But now to know that the actor who portrayed him fucking hated it, I'm like,
that makes it less enjoyable. I agree.
I wish I could just strike that from my memory because that's fucking depressing. So that's a shame. But there's a movie called Here Come the Munsters. And you remember when we were watching, we were watching that show, Gilmore Girls. Mm-hmm. And I always said the dad could have played Herman. Mm-hmm. The dad played Herman in Here Come the Munsters.
Ed Helms?
No, I don't know. It's something Herman. The dad of Lorelai.
Yeah.
It's not Ed Helms.
Here Comes the Monsters.
I forget what his name is.
Ed Helms is the guy from Office.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
His name is Herman. He's got a Herman in his name.
Hold on.
Cricket?
This is going to bother me.
Herman. Herman.
Yeah, Edward Herman.
Okay,
so he did play it. And there's one scene where the old cast is sitting at a table and he's serving them as Herman Munster. Mm-hmm. And like the interview with him, he was like, that was the only, because they had so many other movies like that and then reiterations of them that just didn't do it justice, and they were horrible. But the whole original cast said his portrayal of him was the most spot on because he had the infliction, he had the laugh, he had the acting, everything was where the other ones were trying to reinvent it. Like you can't reinvent it, you got to do it as he did it. So I have to find that movie. It was only released on DVD overseas.
It's on Tubi.
Is it?
It says watch free on Tubi.
I have that. Sweet. So I'm going to watch that now. It's probably not that great, but it's something. It's something. All right. You saw Hamilton. We saw that. Talk about that. So I got I went down a YouTube rabbit hole, and
Shockers.
I watched this one video where this guy harasses email scammers, and we all know, we know people who've been harassing me on eBay on
Is
email.
it green something?
It might be. I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
Is it just one guy on a couch?
No, there was nothing. It was just like it was a video, but it had like words and shit. There was no one there.
Okay.
It was found footage and all that, like just clip art kind of shit. And his thing was, when someone emails you, just respond, okay. So like they're like, I'm contacting you because you're gonna win all this money, you and this car, but we'll have to split the shipping cost of the car, and I'm willing to pay half of it, and then you can pay the other half of it and just pay me back, and then you'll get a car and this money. So the guy just responds, okay. And he was like, okay, so I'm going to need this information, this information, this information. Just send it to me, and we'll be good to go. So he responds,
Okay.
okay. And he just keeps doing this until the point where, like, 10 emails later, this guy is fucking furious at him. It's like, will you just send me? I don't understand what your problem is. Give me your information, and you can get the car. Otherwise, this is over. You just send me your goddamn information. And he just kept saying, okay. So I decided to take that on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I get this spam thing about, I don't remember what it was. It was someone trying to get money from me. So I responded, okay. 5 minutes later, I get an email back telling me not to email back anymore and that I've been blocked from this person.
From a scammer?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like, I didn't even get an email back. Like, it's just, we're done. Fuck this.
They're
clearly,
like, nope.
Clearly, other people have done this to the people, and everyone should. I mean, without giving information.
Mm-hmm.
I get the ones where they're saying, they had me, I was at a porn site.
Yeah,
and
I
they
get them.
recorded me jerking off.
And you got to do Bitcoin. I get that. You have to pay in Bitcoin.
Or
I get
send
that all
it to
the time.
everybody on my Facebook. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Like,
I
okay.
got nothing to hide.
I'm like, I'll show it to them.
Yeah.
But no, I don't have none.
I'm sure I do. I don't fucking care. But it don't matter. But yeah, I get them all the time. I tried. The one time I go hit okay, I get fucking blocked by a fucking
I'm gonna
spammer.
look, see if I got any spam.
Spam? I do like spam. There's a growing hate for Chris Pratt,
Yes.
and I don't understand it. I love Chris Pratt.
Well, it started when he divorced his wife.
Okay,
And
people divorce each other all the
I
time.
think that's kind of been building.
No, the thing is, like, okay, so he wrote something on a post which was sarcastic against his current wife. Is he married?
Yeah,
Yes.
Girl?
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, he's married to
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter.
So he put some like bigoted, sarcastic thing, thanking, acknowledging that she is grateful for him being so wonderful, or something like that. And
And
people
that's what he would be like.
have attacked him. Meanwhile, what? Last year or the year before, Ryan Reynolds was going ape shit,
always
and
does
everyone
it.
was like, "Oh my god, this is great." To the point where we don't get political on here, but I have to say, because it's part of it, people were like, ban Chris Pratt because he's a Republican. That was literally on there. He was like, he went to a dinner for some event, and the event was Republican themed.
Oh my god.
So then they're like,
yeah, his
ban
father-in-law's a Republican person, like a Republican.
ban him because, like, what? Like, what is going on? Like,
Yeah,
he is fucking hilarious.
I like Chris Pratt.
He's witty. He's great. I don't understand.
Yeah, Chris Pratt got a lot of hate for a while for no reason.
But like the thing that blew my mind was like he said something sarcastic.
yeah,
Ryan Reynolds
Says sarcastic things all the time.
The things he said against his children were horrible. But they were funny because it was a joke. Like, I don't understand I don't understand cancel culture and how it affects some people.
I think Chris Pratt,
others.
the whole thing with Chris Pratt is over now, though. I haven't seen anything about it for a while.
I saw this was an article from like 2 weeks ago.
I haven't seen anything about Chris Pratt for a while.
Because other celebrities were going after him.
Yeah, I don't understand. Save Chris Pratt. If you don't like Chris Pratt, who cares? You're not allowed. You cannot like somebody.
Yeah,
It's very true.
There's a lot of people I don't like. I'm not doing petitions.
No.
Just don't like them.
Okay.
Don't okay me like you're trying to say calm the fuck down. You calm the fuck down.
You should calm down now.
I'm
Why?
pretty calm.
I'm done my monster.
That's good. You should be winding down on a little bit then.
Don't you tell me what I'm going to do. Next thing. This is so fucking random. We got 2 weeks of shit, so it's all over the place. I was watching, as I do, nature specials. Because it's what I do when I have run out of other things on YouTube. I go back to the nature specials. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to figure out how knowledge can be passed down not just by teaching, but by genetics.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Why is no one pushing this to the forefront of study?
Was it about domestication and all that?
No.
Oh.
Are you talking about like in humans?
No. Oh, it could be anything. You have certain things that, like, okay, babies can't walk when they're born. Human babies.
That's true.
Elephants, rhinos, giraffes, horses.
Well, I don't think their muscles are there yet.
But what? Like, they can learn how to walk in a day, in hours, because they need to, because you're in the wild and you're going to get eaten. But that is built into their DNA. Dolphins, live birth underwater. The baby dolphin, 1, already knows how to swim. 2, already knows they need to go to the surface to get air.
So wait, what do you want them to research?
How? Like,
To keep the knowledge from children.
how can knowledge, like learning something, like I'll read a book and learn something, how I can pass that through DNA? Like, how does learning something turn into?
I don't think it's
like wire into DNA.
I think it's okay. So I think you think it's wired into DNA, as in like passed down from. Yes, but there's some things that our bodies are just attuned to do.
Well, how? Because it's been passed down. You give
Because
birth
that's
to
a genetics thing.
through knowledge.
But like, if you take a brand new baby right to the boob, it'll instantly know what to do.
Exactly.
To drink.
But if you have a baby, if you give birth to a baby underwater, that human baby is not going to know how to swim. Definitely not. Like, I was thinking, if I was just born, I wouldn't know to fucking swim.
It's different DNAs.
I don't even know what breathing is. I would just breathe in water.
It's different DNAs and different genetic
But
coding.
a dolphin born on land isn't just going to walk around.
But you see what I'm trying to get at, though? Like,
I think you're asking them to do research on, like, the thing about it is that they've already done it, and it's like part of being's genetic makeup is to know certain things.
Right. Because at some point, something has been brought into their existence and has been passed down. So what we're talking about is slightly two different things. My interest is studying on how you can start the first step.
Is it knowledge or instinct?
I think it's instinct.
Isn't that a little bit of both?
No. I think what you're thinking about as
animals,
knowledge and
some
instinct.
some animals are born to know what to eat. What to do?
Survival instincts for different species are all different.
Okay. But there's reasons behind that.
It's Genetics.
Evolution, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and
Evolutionary makeup and genetics.
It's been proven that there's knowledge that can be intertwined into DNA. Like, there are things that somehow known things work its way into DNA. We had it when Jackie was here. We had that conversation. However, how?
Evolution. And
that's
the development of brains and brain waves and stuff. Like people different species develop different mechanisms.
Does knowledge get into DNA? That's what
because you hear stories where people get a body part transplant and they'll take on characteristics of that person.
I haven't heard that, but I agree. Yes,
one guy killed himself because he was suicidal. And his organs went to another man. That man fell in love with his wife, and
that does sound familiar.
He became suicidal and killed himself the exact same way.
Probably the wife at that point.
And they had another guy who actually started speaking in the guy's native language.
Really? That
he never even knew.
I have heard of this before.
Okay, then why are you fighting me on this? There needs to be a way that,
I'm just trying to figure out what the goal of your research would be.
Understanding it. Unlocking. Look, that's one thing you can unlock. Like, if you figure out how that knowledge can be passed to DNA, then,
you could be immortal.
The world is open.
Could be immortal.
Well, not only that, you can start teaching, from baby, they can learn things. And have things built into them. You can just be 3 and already know fucking calculus. If you can manipulate the DNA to have knowledge inside of it, why can't you? You're squinting like you don't understand.
So if Mrs. Dunkel was pregnant, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to live on forever. I somehow put all my knowledge into that baby's DNA, and it comes out little me.
So that's just like a clone. Why are you putting your DNA into my baby?
It's just the knowledge, my knowledge.
But that's not But what I'm saying is not.
You're talking about
you understand. You just don't fucking understand.
I'm trying to think of no. I understand what you're saying.
How knowledge can affect DNA and intertwine inside DNA.
I'm thinking about
So you want knowledge in the sperm and the egg.
I don't care how
the parents' knowledge.
You guys are blowing this out of proportion. All I want to know is the study of how knowledge can encase itself inside DNA strands.
Okay.
That's all. I don't want to put Marshall's fucking baby clone inside of you. I don't want to do any of that. I just want to understand how.
But what would be the end game?
Yeah,
wouldn't you
what's
want
the goal?
Is everything, but you have to start at the beginning. If you can't figure out how that happens, you can't accomplish anything else.
Yeah.
So my question is, how is that possible? How can you take a learned knowledge and turn that into base of DNA? How do you get just something you can learn and then put it inside of DNA and have your child know it?
I don't think it's a matter of, I think you're thinking of it as one parent to a child.
I'm not talking about parents. I'm not talking about child. I'm talking about taking knowledge and putting it into DNA.
Yeah.
I don't know how many more times I can repeat this. You take knowledge and put it in DNA.
See,
I don't care about kids. I don't care about parents. I just
want
to understand.
I think you're trying to make it more specific down to
And
the building blocks. He's trying to be vague. Knowledge,
see, that's
DNA.
the problem I have, though. Your vagueness,
vagueness.
can't look into and research something if it's such a vague thing.
You can, because that's how science works. You come.
No, science works with specifics.
Shut up. No, that's not.
So
you start out with an idea. The idea is how you get information into DNA. And then from there, you break down into fucking segments. But you can't get into segments without a hypothesis and different ideas.
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
So wait, hold on. So you want to...
What's your hypothesis? I don't understand.
The idea is to get information built into DNA.
So my example
it.
with the baby, where you take a brand new baby to a boob and it starts drinking. You want to know what is causing that
yes.
to instantly just happen.
How is that a learned
thing?
that was built without that kid knowing?
Right.
Yes. Or how can a dolphin know to breathe air instead of water? Like that. There's something that...
It's evolutionary makeup.
Stop talking. So there's something... You are just muddling the water. You don't understand what I'm trying to say, and you're trying to...
I'm trying to understand.
He understands.
Do you?
Yeah.
He just spun
I just
it
explained
out.
Wait. No, I understand what
I'm
you
going to cut this out, and this is going to be its own fucking episode. We've been rambling about this for 30 fucking minutes.
I understand what your basic, like,
Then
what
let's
the
stop
basic
there.
knowledge
Then
you
stop
have
there.
is.
Stop there. You're overthinking.
But-
No, Dave, stop. I'm going to explain this one final time. Okay? And I don't want you to interrupt.
If you repeat
yourself,
yourself,
Look,
I'm
stop
going
talking.
to go insane.
Stop. I'm already there. Stop. Look, I'm going to explain this one more time. And I don't want you to say anything afterwards. Okay?
Okay.
When you're starting a scientific process, you start with a big idea. I've been in science classes. I had science majors. I went to school. I know some things. Not a lot, if anything. Anyway, so you start with a big idea, and then once you have that grand scheme of things, then you can go in and try different experiments or try different theories to work to that big idea because it helps guide you. It's like an outline. It's like the title of an outline to a paper. So the idea is, how does information get ingrained into DNA so that when something's born, it already knows what to do? And yes, most of these things have been passed down for thousands of years. But there was a starting block where one bit of information somehow got intertwined into DNA. So my only simple question is, how is that possible? That something learned can be passed down through DNA. That's it. That's the only question I have. Now from there you have to work, and smarter people than me have to study it and figure it out. But that's my only question. It's to me, it's fucking baffling because I'm thinking about it as such. Like, it's just crazy to me. A learned thing is now in your DNA. And once you figure out, like, there's got to be some way that you can do it. And once you figure that out, there's so many possibilities for so many different things. That's it.
I saw another nature show. This guy had a wild fox.
Okay.
And it's never been domesticated or anything. It's just a wild fox. And he brought it in and he started raising it as a dog.
Okay.
And the thing was vicious and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And, he's trying to feed in all that. And then that one, eventually had children, and that had children. And eventually the children became domesticated.
Yeah.
Depended on humans for food and everything. Got excited when they came out.
Yeah.
And that's something similar. That dog eventually learned through the, lineage that humans are...
So back in the day when they were breeding dogs, when they domesticating dogs, so that's kind of along the same lines. But for humans domesticating dogs, what they would do is they would take the dogs that they liked the traits of, and they would get rid of the other ones, and that's how they manipulated the species to get different traits out of them. So it's...
But this was just a red fox species. No mixing or anything.
Right. But, like, it's not... like
eventually became, like, instinct for them just to be, like, dependent of humans.
Well, yeah, I don't know the study, like, how he did it.
Yeah.
But, like, when you domesticate dogs, not even interbreeding them, like, once you get a puppy that is docile... You get rid of the other dogs, and you mate two docile dogs, and that makes a docile dog. And then you just move along that way with the traits you like. So that's not necessarily learned. So I don't know how he did it.
Oh, he was just chilling with the dog. He didn't, like, it wasn't an experiment or nothing.
Yeah, okay.
He was just taking care of the fox, and eventually, children after children, it became like a domesticated dog. dependent of humans.
which is a shame. But I want a pet fox, so always have. Okay.
Anyways,
We're moving on.
we're done.
Moving on. You all right over there?
Mhm.
Okay. She's mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. You told me not to say anything once you were done, so I stopped saying things.
Okay, well, we're done.
See? She learned that, and now
Our
her
child,
children are going.
they won't.
It's going to be instinct.
No, they won't.
We're behind on this, but Xmen 97, you didn't hear about it. I'm sure you
I
did.
did.
They are coming out with a continuation of the 90s X-Men cartoon.
Oh, you did tell me this. Okay.
Was it
I like that.
2023? So we got some time. But voice actors are coming back.
I like that.
The art style.
The art is
yeah.
supposed to be the same.
Ooh, I like
it's
it.
supposed to be just like it never ended.
That's
We're just
cool.
moving on.
I'm all about that.
So it was brought up on Nerd Rage. God, my throat is so fucking dry.
Because you're screaming at
And I'm
your
out of
wife.
Monster.
You want some of my thing?
Oh, is that yours? Yes.
Not the blue one.
What is this?
Pomegranate punch.
I thought it was Pokemon Punch when I was upstairs.
Nice. Oh, that's that. Is it alcoholic?
No.
Tastes like it is.
Should be.
So what voice actors out of the 90s X-Men would you need? My only one would be Wolverine.
Gotta get
Wait.
Gambit in there.
Who is
Gambit would be
who
great.
is Professor X?
He's
The
some
bald
guy. He's a bald guy who rolls around in a
No,
gold...
no. Who voiced him?
I don't know. I don't know these. I don't know the names of
Yeah, I
the
don't
voice
know.
actors.
I don't think there were anybody like
No, they're
noteworthy.
they voice act in everything.
But I mean, I don't think it's a name that you're like, oh
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bob Saget.
I would need Professor X and Wolverine. Yeah.
I mean, like the main three would be Wolverine, Rogue, and Gambit.
Yeah.
But really, I just need Wolverine, and I'd be happy. So
Yeah.
But I'm excited for that.
That should be good.
Then you turned me on to something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was it
Did I?
involved the Golden Girls and some
What?
wampa. Oh, we didn't talk about it.
No,
So,
we didn't.
For the
Did you see it?
the yeah, she showed it to me on her phone. The JB Smooth thing. He was talking about how all women like to be groped every once in a while. Like not all
All women all the time.
No,
Yes.
don't grope random women, but like your loved one, like
Your significant other.
your significant other. Don't go on the street and grab some. But he would be like that. The sound you make is you just reach over and go wampa wampa as you grope
I knew
the
the
breast.
minute that he made that joke, I was like, I'm gonna have to hear that for probably the next 20 years. He's gonna grab my boobs and just go wampa wampa,
wampa.
and I'm like, oh god. The minute he made that joke, I was like, oh, done.
But yeah, anyway, so moving on. They're coming out with a Super Smash Brothers style game for DC/HBO.
Ooh.
It's
I thought it
called
was Warner Brothers. All Warner Brothers.
that's all Warner Brothers,
It's
which
the
is
same, but
which is HBO. So it's called the Multiversus,
mm-hmm.
and you're going to have Tom and Jerry versus Arya Stark. It's everybody.
That's
It's
weird.
Everybody that WB owns.
I'll do it. I'm in.
Harry
free.
Potter.
What? Harry Potter's gonna be in it?
Harry
I don't
Potter
know.
versus
I assume it'll be,
Superman.
but it's like cartoony
Okay.
stuff. But
Yeah.
it's going to be free,
I'll play. I'm in.
so that's exciting. I'm excited for that. What else? I'll save that for later.
Turtle Wagon.
No, that's later. There's a long list today. We were having a conversation, and I forget what we were saying. We were up in the bedroom, and we were
Getting intimate.
no, we were having some kind of conversation, and then you know how certain apps and things don't listen to you. The Echo just starts playing a song.
Like a reggae song.
Yeah, like were we talking about being jealous?
Yes.
Okay, so we were saying, so we brought up the word jealous. I don't even remember what it was about.
Me neither.
Because neither of us get jealous. So we were just talking, and then it just starts playing. Oh, we found this song for you. Don't jealous me or something. And it started playing it. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then we started listening to the song. I was like, shit, this is a good song. Some like African thing. It was from the soundtrack of Lion King.
Oh, okay.
I later found out. Good song, but...
Now, I saw something where these people were fighting, and Alexa started playing a
Mortal Kombat?
funny song, and they started cracking up, and it totally ended the fight, and they got back together.
Who needs cops? You just put a
Alexa
all over the place.
I think the little robots are helping people.
Mm-hmm.
That did you say that there's that Amazon robot?
Yeah.
Oh, the beta one? Yeah.
That $1,000 one.
I want that.
Did you sign up for the list?
I didn't hear nothing yet.
I didn't either.
Mm.
But if they pick, I signed up for the reservation, like information.
Okay.
If they fucking choose me, I'm giving them $1,000. That thing looks fucking amazing.
It does look really cool.
Little fucking, we got to name it something, just rolling around. I'd love it.
You can tell it to get something and take it to someone else.
Yeah.
Wally.
Nah, I would choose like Rosie or something.
Okay, Rosie's fine.
Would you put a little maid outfit on?
Fucking right, I would. That's that's the go-to robot growing up. Like that's who it was, Rosie. So, I need that.
And you can video chat.
Everything. That fucking thing's amazing. It wouldn't last 3 minutes in here with the dogs and the hair getting stuck up there. But, shit, give it a shot.
Eventually. Think about like 20 years from now.
20 years? 10 years?
Yeah. You could tell them to walk up steps and everything and take the dog out for a walk.
Mm-hmm. Let the dogs out.
I wouldn't trust that.
No, me neither.
Also, I wouldn't trust, like, my paranoia, I wouldn't want to leave it alone in the house. Even the one now. Like, if I got it, I don't know what, I'd lock it in a fucking crate. Like, I don't trust it. I'm not there. It'll do something. I don't know.
His eyes will turn red.
Burn down the fucking house. Now I'm psyching myself out. I'm not buying it. Fuck it. Watch, I get the notification today. You have got this. Don't worry. It's getting shipped to your house right now.
It won't burn down your house.
We promise.
It's touching your wife's boobs. Like
Wampa. Wait, what would a robotic be? Wampa, wampa. So, if you found money, again, all over the place. Sorry, everybody. If you found money, what would you do?
Or try to see if it belonged to somebody.
What would you do?
How would I find it?
Let's say you're walking down the street and you find a bunch of money. Let's say the money fell off a truck.
No one else is around?
Everybody's around. But they're all taking the money.
Oh, well, then I'm taking the money.
You're taking the money.
I'd put on my mask, and then I'll grab the money and go.
I couldn't do it.
You sent me the video of them grabbing the money.
Oh, okay,
off the highway.
Right, but they got evidence.
Because a money truck, a bag fell out, and the whole highway was covered in money. I couldn't take that money.
I couldn't take that money.
It's not my money.
Either.
You're stealing that fucking
It's
money.
insured.
Doesn't matter. You're stealing that fucking money.
Yeah.
Like, the one time we were going to dinner somewhere. It was downtown, and it was, what is it? Chef Week? What is it called? Restaurant Week. I found a $20 bill laying on the ground. So I picked it up, and I'm looking around. No, there's no one there. So I took it. But I wasn't going to keep it. So when we went to the restaurant, that was, like, I gave that money away. Like, I couldn't keep it. Like,
I usually donate it, like, in Wawa or something.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
Anytime I find money, I give it away to someone else. Because it's not my money.
If it's that much found money, then yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Now, it's weird, because when I walk my dog in the morning, I do see bills, like, I guess the night before, but I leave it.
Here's the thing. I always look, and I've always had it, I always look down at the ground when I walk. Everyone's looking around.
Yeah.
But one, I don't want to step on any insects on the ground or step in anything. But if you look at the ground when you walk, there's money down there all the time.
Yeah, people drop money all the time.
And when I was in college, I'd walk down, like, around Philly, and I'd just be picking up money. At that point, I kept it because I was a poor fucking art student. I needed the money. But, like, now, I couldn't keep it. I couldn't live with myself keeping that kind.
Do you still pick it up? Because I leave it.
I haven't seen money on the ground. The last time I saw it was like a couple years ago when we went to restaurant week, and then I just gave that money to the waitress because they need it. I'm sure they were grateful for it.
Sure.
But yeah, I haven't found I don't know. I probably wouldn't pick it up.
I thought maybe a big sack of money, like the woods or something.
I'd be tempted, but again, it's not my money. And that it belongs to somebody.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Just curious. They're, speaking of Xmen 97, what are you doing on your phone?
Work stuff. Just keep going.
They're coming, they're in the process of making a new Earthworm Jim cartoon.
Yes, they are. I saw that.
I don't know. One, I hope that's not the art style they showed, because that's going to be shit.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Doug is involved in it. I should send him a message, the guy who created him, because I'm in contact with him on Facebook. I should have done that before I got on here, but I'll send him a message, see if he's I think he owns the property again. Like, he's not owns it, but he's a big part of in charge of it, because he's still doing the comic books. He's I
didn't even know there was a comic still.
Well, he it's not a comic. He's coming out with books. Like, I have him over there. Like, he does the Kickstarter where he'll just write it and everything. And the 2 books he's doing now actually incorporate the game. So, like, when you're playing the game as a kid and you're like, why is there a underwater level? Now you know. Like, he explained it. It's very cool and nerdy. It gives you all the background. But he's involved in the video game that they're making for the Intellivision, the new console.
Intellivision, really?
Yeah. It's mostly like little kid games. And it's expensive, and I don't know if I want to buy it just for a fucking Earthworm Jim game. But we'll see. So that's exciting. And I kind of feel like he's got to be the same voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
it would be weird if he wasn't.
Unless it's something on par with it. Oh my god. How does everyone feel about parades?
I love parades.
You like parades?
I'll sit at home and watch it on TV if I want.
I don't understand parades.
Why?
What are you going to see?
People walk down the street.
People walk down the street.
Yeah.
I can look out my window and see people walk down the street. I don't like.
But
I get it.
Specific people.
Yes, I get it. I get that people like it, and I get that it's entertaining and it's fun and all this other stuff. I don't understand it at all.
Okay.
I mean, I guess, like, I used to watch it as a kid, like the Macy's Day Parade, Thanksgiving Day, whatever the fuck it's called, for some of the balloons, like, oddly enough, like the Woody Woodpecker or the weird floats or something
Jeffrey's
like that.
coming back.
I saw.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I was just testing the waters. I know you like parades.
I like parades. I like to see happy people.
You can look at me.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Rude.
I could do it on TV when they're like, oh, here comes so-and-so, and then they talk and all. But to be there live and just watching this slow-ass balloon, where all I could see is under it.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean, I guess it's different for, like, the floats. Like, because you can see it, but, like, looking underneath. And then the one year where fucking, was it Woody Woodpecker? Attacked.
Yeah, he got loose.
Yeah. Perfect. So now we're getting into specific nerd stuff. Not that yet. Different nerd stuff. They have come out with...
When can I ask my question?
After this. They've come out with a new version of Ultra Magnus. So, not the white one, but the one next on the other side of Soundwave, the big guy. And it looks better. And I don't know if I want to swap it out and sell that one.
Well, what's it look like?
It looks more like the cartoon version, but it looks better.
What, like G1?
Yeah.
Huh.
But it looks good. It's got like his eyes look like sunglasses and everything, and it doesn't. I'll have to show you afterwards. But I'm tempted just to swap it out.
Because the original toy was like that, with
Yeah.
add-on pieces.
Well, this is the same kind of thing. It looks the same, but it just looks better. The colors are better. The posability is better.
Now, is that a character that means something to you?
Yeah, it was the toy I loved the most. Him and Bumblebee were the only ones that I really played with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Until Beast Wars. That's why I still have my original Bumblebee. And I have the original Ultra Magnus in a box somewhere. I have to find them.
But if that one is good for you, then why would you need to replace them?
Because the new one looks real good. Again, I'll show you.
Okay.
But I don't need to buy Transformers anymore.
Yeah.
I think I'm done.
Just keep that one.
I'm out. Yeah.
It's done. Settled.
All right, you got your questions?
Yeah, I want to know what the heck is an NFT?
It's a non-funds tangible. I don't know. I'm making that shit up. An NFT is so someone creates something digitally.
Okay.
They sell it to you, and you own it. Let's say I draw a smiley face.
Okay.
You buy it for $5 billion. I send you that, the file, everything that belongs to that, and then it's yours.
Then what am I going to do with it?
Whatever you want.
So some NFTs are more... So when... Let's say an artist, right? Artists, when they sell you an NFT, you then own the rights to that painting. So, like, a lot of artists are making a lot of money because they'll create an NFT, and that'll be the only piece of art. Like, they won't make prints, they won't do anything else.
However, they post it online, so you can just save the image.
Yeah, but technically they sell the rights to that piece of artwork to you.
And now some of them get more in depth. Like our friend Alex would be able to explain it a lot better because he's into this shit.
Yeah, he buys NFTs.
He tries to explain it to me, and I don't understand it. I'm too fucking old for that shit. But like, there's one where like they create 3D renders, so you own the CAD files, everything. You're able to print it, all this other stuff, and then you can unlock other things. I don't know.
Okay, so according to Wikipedia, NFT stands for non-fungible token.
I was close.
Fungible?
Yeah, it's not fun.
A non-fungible token is a unique and non-interchangeable unit of data stored on a digital ledger. NFTs can be associated with easily reproducible items such as photos, videos, audio, and other types of digital files as unique items and use blockchain technology to give the NFT a public proof of ownership. So, like, again, like, you create it, and if somebody buys it, they don't just buy, like, a replica of that piece. They buy that piece and all the rights that go to it.
But what rights could go to it? I understand, like, he has, the clown.
Yeah, copyrighted.
Right, but...
So if you sold, like, let's say he made his clown and he sold it as an NFT. If he sold it as an NFT, the person that bought it can then copyright it and use it for their own.
Just that image.
Just that image.
Just like if I drew a specific drawing of Shades, they could buy that one image and then they could make prints or whatever. I don't understand.
How do you make money off of that?
No. What you do is you can hold on to it and then you can sell it later.
What do you mean? Do you make money off of that?
Like, what am I going to do with it?
Like any piece of artwork that you would buy.
Like, let's say that it was like this really unique piece of artwork.
It's
you
just like
can then
collecting
reproduce
stuff,
it.
but you're now collecting these NFTs.
So if I have the Mona Lisa sitting in my office, people have pictures of it and stuff, but I have the real one.
Exactly.
Okay.
But technically, it would be illegal for them to make those copies. But they'll do
without
it
your permission.
But they'll do it anyway.
they wouldn't be able to make money selling them.
They would.
You could sue them.
Yeah, you could sue them because you have the rights and they're doing it illegally.
But if the hand is like this and they go like that, oh, it's completely different. Then they could do it.
I mean, artwork
Man,
is
I don't know.
subjectable.
Subjective.
And
I don't know. You're talking to two people who don't know anything.
Yeah, like again.
Call Alex.
You want me to call him now?
Yeah. It's only 8:30. Text him first.
We can bring him on the show later.
Okay, whatever.
But yeah, like he would know a lot more about buying and selling NFTs than we would.
So there's people actively looking.
Oh yeah.
To buy them.
Oh yeah.
Now Alex turned me on to this thing where it's 3D. It's like a blind box, and you buy it, and you get a creature or something.
Okay.
And you get the CAD files, the STL files, so you can 3D print it, and you're the only one who has that, so you're the only one who can print it. So you could ideally just print them and sell them like as toys, and then like it unlocks something else for you too. And I was like that, and like one of them's $200. I was like, I might give it a shot, like because it's cool, and you get like some cool creature. And then
can you send it to me?
I don't know.
When you do,
he talked about it, but I never saw it.
Okay.
And now everyone was doing it, and then no one was like doing it. Now it's coming back. So
it's kind of like Bitcoin and stuff like that. Like
yeah, imaginary everything.
It's the same fluctuating market. Like Bitcoin was worth a lot, and then it was worth nothing. Now it's getting worth a lot again. Like it's the same. It's the same volatile market you're working in.
But like art, the only reason you would buy it is because you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's not the only reason. Some people buy to flip.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the thing, I don't know.
Yeah, like some people don't just buy artwork because they like it.
So
some people
if I
buy it
have
because
one
it's
of
worth
these,
something.
Yeah.
How am I gonna? And you buy them. How do I convince you? Oh, look, buy this from me.
I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea. I've no idea. We're too old.
I kind of like the idea of having something that no one else can use and all. I could 3D print my little guy and it's mine.
Well, you can do that. You can come up with your own.
Yeah. But again, if I create something of my own, what's stopping? How do I lock it? That chain
I don't
blocking.
know. I don't know. No idea. I don't think we can use an archaeologist on this one. I think it needs to be some kind of techie person.
Okay.
So, what else you got?
Curious.
What other questions? You said you had more. Before we get to the heart of this episode.
It might be complaints and stuff.
That's fine. Bring it.
I sent a man to the woman's bathroom.
You sent a man to a woman's bathroom?
That's not
yeah,
good.
I don't know if we talked.
We didn't talk about
that. Came up. I did something.
You always
so
do something.
When I was at Sears Auto.
Okay.
There was a new salesman who may not be completely there.
Okay.
In the head.
Okay.
So we're talking and stuff, and there's only one female mechanic. So and in the back there's bathrooms and it big.
Was she cute?
God no.
Oh really?
No.
Aw, that's rude.
Not even a little. Like
God.
not even like. Her
Really?
eyes are kind of cute, but no.
Because like
No.
a girl who's a mechanic,
Nope.
they get a bump up.
13-year-old boy's body, flatter than flat.
Look, hey,
Mangled teeth all over.
That's where I'm out.
Acne galore. Greasy hair.
I mean,
It's a
Working on
greasy
cars, yeah.
job.
Constantly smoking.
okay, move on. Move on.
Dirty nails.
Move on. You're not winning me over. So move on.
What was I talking about?
You send
so
a
that
man
man
to
to
the
a girl's
woman's
bathroom.
So they had this. So the woman's room was big, and there was only that one. So the guy was talking one day, and he liked how something about the bit. This was so long ago. So he's like, "Yeah, you think I can use that?" So joking was like, "Yeah, go ahead. Make sure no one catches you." So I thought he was joking. So why would you think? I don't know. So it came back. I got like sexual harassment.
How did
written
you
up for me.
get it?
Because he got caught in there
Okay.
by the female, and he's all naked and everything.
Because that's what you do in a bathroom, get naked.
Well, it's also a locker room.
Oh, okay.
And
How does
And
that
then
come
he-
back to you? He did it.
yeah, he got in trouble, and he said that I specifically told him he can do it.
Yeah, but how would you get...
You're not his boss. Why does it matter?
Well, I was,
He was the boss.
no, I was like the supervisor, so at certain times,
Okay, never mind.
I was like the top in the store. So, because today's sexual harassment training would make me remind it.
Nice.
And I got in trouble and everything for that.
I mean, well, you were his boss and you told him to use the women's bathroom. I get it.
Don't tell a guy to go jerk off in a woman's...
Because the way
locker
he
room.
said it, like, why I wouldn't think he was serious. So I said jokingly.
I don't think he did. I think he told him, go in there now.
I just walked up to him.
Take off
be
your
like,
pants.
hey, get in there and get undressed.
Yeah.
Mm. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
You did.
It's not the first time I got written up there.
I'm sure. I'm sure. All right. What else?
Oh, I have other
You got
stuff.
more. Come on. Come on.
See, these things are so long ago.
Well, if you came more
I don't know if I
frequently-
said this. A new pet peeve of mine
Oh, God.
from watching The Office.
Uh-huh.
I hate when you're watching a show and they break for commercials for a show that you're goddamn watching.
Yeah, that is annoying.
All too frequently.
Oh my god.
All too frequently.
Constantly.
Yep. It happens on YouTube a lot. Like when you're watching it, and like I was watching Ghostbusters stuff today, and there's a commercial for Ghostbusters stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
especially if there's a new movie. YouTube
like,
does that a lot.
I'm already invested. Like, what are we doing?
Right. But if I'm watching The Office, don't stop to show me a commercial of The Office to try to entice me to watch The Office. I am.
Well, clearly they
God
want you to keep
damn it.
watching.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to watch so much that even the commercials are The Office.
How about this?
How about
It's a
this?
question.
Okay.
It's a Christian.
I think it's for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Does being poor, having a poor childhood,
Yeah.
leads to spending as an adult?
Yes. You mean like if you're poor as a child?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. There's you can grow up to be frugal like your parents were and how you were. Like if you didn't have money, you learned how to live without.
Through the DNA.
Exactly.
Okay.
Or you could like be like, fuck it, I didn't have this as a kid. Spend. Or you can have a nice mix.
And that's like you.
I'm in a nice mix.
Yeah, I think
When I
agree.
was younger, I spent. And now I'm very selective on how I spend my money.
I also think that it's a matter of like how your parents kind of treated money as a kid. Like if like for example, my parents would save a ton of money even though they needed it or could potentially buy it, but they saved it because they didn't have a lot. And then I do the same thing as a kid. I do the same thing as an adult, I should say, excuse me. So, like, now I look for, like, cheaper cost things out of instinct. You know what I'm saying?
I just buy collectibles,
Yeah.
Yeah.
meaning toys. I wanted to be a grown-up just so I could buy my own turtle blimp.
Really.
Done.
You've accomplished your
I've
life goal.
Yeah, that's all. I always wanted a turtle blimp. Couldn't get one as a kid.
Why?
Didn't have the money. I don't know. Just
Could have went to the store and got it when it was new.
I
did.
You were older than me.
Oh, sorry.
I didn't have that money for that. So all I could do is watch the commercials, and then I had dreams about me having one in the supermarket. Don't know why, but I had it in the supermarket. I'm flying it around the aisles. I don't know, but I still remember.
Wow.
That's the only toy I wanted.
That's
That
it?
and no, that and was it Junkyard or Boneyard? Junkyard
The dog?
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Toxic Crusaders. And instead of Junkyard, I got Toby, the robot that's down on the floor
Yeah.
between Metroplex and
But that's awesome.
yeah. It's the only robot where you could put the batteries in backwards and it would speak backwards.
What?
Fucking impossible.
Yeah.
I would take it to school and I'd take it to the physics or the scientists, the science
teachers at school,
because they wouldn't believe me. And then I did it, and it fucking would like they didn't understand how it worked. Like it would talk. If you put it in regular, you put it in backwards, and it does some weird reverse speak thing. No idea. It doesn't work anymore because it's old as fuck. But yeah, and it blew smoke. You put water in it. It was so fucking cool.
That's how my Darkwing Duck gun was.
I want a replica.
Yeah.
For my
shots of smoke
for my wall. I think I
had to
have
use
that one.
vegetable oil. I think I said.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. What else you got?
Nothing.
That's it.
I think that's it.
Okay. Well, we got more.
I
I
think
have
we're
a
done.
No, we're not. So I'll start with this. And this is an open question for everybody. It might sound familiar to some of us, might not from others. What's the toy from your childhood that you loved and for whatever reason you no longer had it? Did you get it again later on when you were older and had the money?
No.
How about you, Marshmallow?
That I had as a child?
What's the toy from your childhood that you loved and for whatever reason you no longer have it?
I know where this question came from, but I don't think...
Because this question got me into trouble. Just saying.
By whom?
You were there. I asked you to text somebody, and before you could text him, he texted you.
Yeah.
So someone sent me a text. Sent me a text message, and they sent me this question, and I was like, I don't know. And then I thought of the one thing, and I was like, you know what? I've always wanted it, and I've never bought it. So fuck it. Let me go to eBay right now and buy that son of a bitch. So I do, and then I send that guy a message, and then I was like, oh my God, you know what? I just bought it. Then I got yelled at.
Because it's sitting on my table.
I was like, the one time that I just go, like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to buy it. I get yelled at. And I was like...
Duly note, it's very close to your birthday, so...
But I don't remember ever talking about it.
I think you have.
I'm sure I have, but I don't remember it.
Yeah.
So whatever. Anyway, I thought it was... But anyway, what's your...
Play with your Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
You used them more with that.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so what was your... What?
I don't know.
You don't have one?
Stuff I wanted as a child that I bought later, but nothing
we all
I had that I lost and
really
needed again. Because I had all my childhood stuff.
Maybe my skip it.
I thought you didn't have one.
I did have one.
Oh.
Or my Crazy Bones. Do you remember those?
The candies?
No, they were like little
the ones
plastic.
that come in the coffin?
No.
What?
I don't remember. There was these like little tiny plastic blob toys that you could collect like a bunch of them and like you trade it with people.
This was after my time, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It was when I was in elementary school. I had like only a few of them because my parents couldn't afford them, so I only had the ones that my grandpa found on the street.
Nice.
Was this in your foreign country that?
No,
they didn't have toys there.
Yeah.
They just picked up chicken
I'm
bones.
sure stuff washed ashore from the ocean and the scavengers would get it.
Okay.
These guys, wait. There you go.
There you go.
They came in Happy Meal too.
She's
They
not
came
showing
in Happy
us
Meals
anything.
too.
Yeah, I kind of remember them.
Dog's faces in the way.
Just little figures.
Yeah, they're little tiny figurines.
All right. So now what everyone's been waiting for, but we're not getting there yet.
I'm tired.
We're not getting there yet anyway. So I backed the Proton pack, right?
Uh-huh.
Then, so the Proton pack's $400 without shipping or something.
Right.
So then we were teased with a Super7 Party Wagon.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because this is 2 weeks old, I put a note down. It's like, probably going to cancel my proton pack because they're coming out with this. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but I want the proton pack because it looks fucking awesome. But I can't spend that kind of money on two things because I know they're going to be about the same price.
Right.
So we'll get to the van in a second. I decide the van pre-orders, the price, whatever. So I cancel my proton pack, the neutrino wand, everything else. Mm-hmm. You send me a link for a $60-some replica of a proton pack that will suffice.
Yeah.
But I was watching a video of Adam Savage with the proton pack that they're selling. And I kind of fucking want it again. It's amazing.
Now, I looked up the highly detailed third-party ones.
Yeah.
You know, by those clubs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like $1,200.
No, I know. They're astronomical.
Yeah.
And the way that Hasbro is making this one, you can change it. Like, it's modifiable. It's like completely like you can mod it.
Really?
Yeah. So, like, you can change just everything. There's screws and things. It's like you can customize it any way you want. They made it so cosplayers could make it their own.
Okay.
That's cool.
So I'm like, I'm just going to hang it on the wall of my weapons wall.
You can get a stand with it.
I'm not going to use
Paranormal
that stand. I'm going to cut out, if I get that, I'm going to get plexiglass, dye it green, light it from the back so it looks like it's glowing, like with slime and shit.
Right.
But I don't know. Like, I want it. I really fucking want it.
Honestly, for $400, it is a good deal.
I know.
I don't know how a company like Hasbro, being so small, could
manage something like that.
Yeah, and afford it.
And keep it at such a low price.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's not like they've been around for 100,000 years.
Not at all. Like, it's not even a well-known brand. Like, when you think of toys, you don't think of Hasbro.
No, not at all.
It's like, who the fuck is Hasbro?
Yeah.
So, Poe, it means that she wants me to get it. So I'll probably end up pre-ordering it again. Mm-hmm. I got till December.
Yeah, it's me. I'm the one that's...
Now,
is there any bonuses coming up through work? Around...
Yeah.
It's going to cover it. Right?
Yeah, it will. Okay, so we got that out of the way. So Super 7 teased the turtle van party wagon.
Yes.
What verbiage do you prefer? Turtle van, party wagon.
Turtle wagon.
I always did.
Shut up.
It's a turtle wagon.
Shut up.
I always did turtle van because that's what it was in the show.
Mm-hmm.
The toy was the party wagon.
And
party van.
And as we've had this numerous conversations, I was always toy first. Mm-hmm. So I always called it the party wagon.
Turtle party wagon van.
And then this one over here, it's just she's having like seizures. You got Tourette's over there.
Disrespectful.
Yeah. Anyway, so they release images. They release the pre-order for $450.
But you know what? Wait, that first image, that blew me away. Especially because I never seen where they sat so perfectly the figure in the vehicle.
Oh, for April?
Because usually they're all like,
yeah,
you know, and it's just perfect.
So you got this big fucking van that fits 6 figures, 7-inch figures, pretty much.
And it's 10% bigger than that.
And it's 10% bigger than what they showed. It comes with it like it's all movable. It's all fucking fantastic. Looks great. I didn't like it at first because it didn't look exactly like the toy. But like as we were saying, the more you look at it, the better. Like to me, I love it now.
And Brian did say he based it on the Volkswagen bus.
Yeah, he based it. He took the bus and he took the toy and kind of mashed
like
it
was
together.
in the show.
And like as much as I like that, I love the original. But I have the original.
Yeah.
So
it is like 2 different things though.
Yeah.
Like just the quality wise, and you know that's a little kid's toy.
Right.
Sticker glass.
Here's the thing. I backed it clearly. I do want someone to make reproduction.
They will.
Yeah, they will, and I need it.
In that video, Brian said that he was asked not to reproduce those exact stickers.
I thought.
So he got close to it.
I heard that he just wanted to update them. Like, the way that I understood it is he was saying he was making it to seem like stickers that would be on a van today.
Yeah, because he was asked not to.
I didn't pay attention to that.
I forget
part.
who was the licensees.
Really?
Because that is not. Because that's more towards Playmates, the wording and everything, the style.
Okay. I didn't pick that up when he was talking.
Yeah, he says
I
that.
was just strolling over the fucking van.
And then he's like, all right, well, if I can't use them, let's recreate something more modern.
Okay. I didn't pick that up.
Yeah.
But the amount of fucking hate I hate this. First of all, it's $450. Basically $500 shipped.
Yeah.
It's expensive. It's an adult collectible.
Right. It's not a necessity. I mean,
You don't need it.
yeah.
But the fact that people who, one, don't collect, two, have never bought a Super 7 thing, who just come to post shit, like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You have no interest in this. I don't want to hear, oh, well, NECA will do one. It'll fit the NECA turtle van will come out and it'll fit my NECA turtles better. Yeah, it will, because you're buying NECA fucking turtles,
right.
And they're going to break as soon as you fucking look at them, because that's how NECA makes their shit. And I'm sure their van is going to fucking disintegrate as soon as you try to fucking push it.
Right.
But
and there's no way it's going to be the same level of detail and all.
I don't know what they're going to do. But I also don't care, because I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah.
Probably. Because I already backed that other one, the third-party thing.
And that's amazing for $200.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah, and I'm, like, I don't need it perfect. Like...
Yeah, I canceled mine.
Yeah. But, like, for $200, it's fine. Like, I just need something with my NECA turtles that are coming.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to have them flying out the top. But this one opens like the cartoon where they could fly out the top.
Yeah.
So I'm like, do I want them flying out the top? But it really fits better if it's the cartoon ones, because that's how it is in the cartoon.
Yeah.
But the amount of people who just fucking shit on it. Oh. And the comments. Oh, I could for $500, I could buy a fucking van and do it myself and make it real. But please, motherfucker, do it. Go ahead.
Right.
And I've just been trolling, like, it's not really trolling them because it's fucking true. I've just been attacking them online. It's Instagram. I've just been going at them left and fucking right. Oh, you can do it? Go ahead and do it. Show me. I want to see the receipt. I want to see the finished product, and I want to see how stupid you fucking are. Bring it. Come on.
So he's going to fabricate the turtle show
Everything.
roof,
Everything.
the door, the tenderizer.
$500.
Okay.
And then they're like, "Oh, you can get the fucking reissue for $50. Why the fuck are you going to pay it? Take your 7-inch fucking turtles,
Yeah.
and put them in there.
Yeah.
See how that fucking works." I hate people. I hate people so fucking much that I'm ready to fucking get out of collector communities. And the thing is, it's not even the collector communities that are bugging me, though. That's the thing.
It's the non-collectors.
It's the people who just fucking post on the images. Like Super 7 will post the image of a fucking turtle van, and you gotta, nope, not gonna do it. You guys are stealing money from us. You don't make things. You don't understand how things. He explains to you why the price is this, why it is, all the things that go into it. He's very fucking open. I can't think of the word.
He went into great detail explaining.
Yeah. He explains
the licensing fees,
$18,000 just for the fucking
prototype. Yeah,
prototype.
Mm-hmm.
So you just have people who like to fucking hate on things, but like, just shut up.
Right.
Why does everyone feel like they have to put their opinion on everything? Like, if you don't want it, move on.
He's not holding a gun to your head.
Yeah. You don't like it? Don't buy it. You don't like Chris Pratt? Who the fuck cares?
Yeah.
You don't want to pay for this $500 van? Don't do it.
And he did say, like, he was trying to fight to get that cost down.
Yeah, but he can't.
Yeah.
like he explained, like he can't do it. He tried to get it around 350. Ain't
And his
happening.
the factory got closed down for 2 weeks because of COVID.
Yeah,
That
and-
costs money. You know, that affects the company.
yeah, and it's I mean, with the fucking virus rising again, it's
Yeah. The shipping costs have gone up.
yeah.
What can you do?
I just want that fucking van.
Yeah.
I want that van so bad. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I was thinking putting it on the table, but I was also thinking about clearing up a spot up here and putting it up there or like here. I don't know how fucking big it is. Like, I don't necessarily need my turtles with it
Yeah.
for that one. I just want it shown off.
I have to.
So I don't know. But this is my turtle area, so I don't know if it'll go up there or it'd probably just go on here. Because it's a conversation piece.
It's going to look awesome.
Yeah. And I could like clear this off. I could even make this a diorama of sorts and have some the turtles around it. I
This would
don't
be like a manhole that can go underneath.
Yeah. I could have it put there and it just spins. So,
It does have real steel chain.
yeah.
Winch.
He asked if it was a working winch on the video.
I was like, yeah, it sticks to the...
The one thing that annoyed me was like, yeah, it costs money. So I like Brian Flynn, and I like how he's open, honest, and everything like that. But when he was like, yeah, it costs money for things like the spinning pizza wheels, like you got to build this and this and this, and
Yeah.
that's why it costs more. And I was like, no one wants those.
Yeah, no. What's wrong?
Cinder, shut the fuck up. All right, we're back.
Okay.
But no one wants those spinning wheels.
I could do without those.
Not one person wants those
No.
things. Like they're it's a cool gimmick, but no one wants them.
Yeah.
I don't need any of that. I don't need the chain. I don't need the plunger. I don't need the masks. I don't need
those bombs.
I
'cause
need the bombs. You need the bombs.
The wagon never had the bombs.
The wagon had the bombs. Like you'd open
Oh, I meant I'm thinking of the show.
Oh, no,
No.
when you open that up,
Yeah.
the bomb
Mhm.
you
Okay.
need the bombs. That's about it though.
And the squished mouser, I like that.
That is cool,
Yeah.
but I mean, I don't need it.
Yeah.
That could have just been sold in the mouser pack.
True. Instead of two exact mousers.
Well, I mean, you can. That's fine though.
Yeah.
They're going to be the same. You just have a fleet of Mausers. But
Wasn't there? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I only need the one. I don't need an army of them.
Okay.
Um,
And then people off of the video.
what?
Look how the door just fell off. It's so
I didn't read-
garbage.
I didn't read the comments on the YouTube
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, like they always attack the. It's a prototype.
Yeah.
It's 3D printed shit. Like things are fragile. Like they
Right.
did the same thing on the Thunder Tank when they were like open it up and the doors didn't close correctly. It's not a final product. Like,
Yeah. What,
it's
you
going to
just-
be 10% bigger.
You can't just make a final product. Here it is. We're done.
Well, they expect everything to be ready to go.
Yeah.
This is further along than when they showed the Thunder Tank because it's like fully painted
Yeah.
and everything. Where the Thunder Tank was like it when they first showed it, it wasn't really full. It wasn't fully painted, anything like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't even fully put together. Like the doors weren't even attached on the top. People have to complain.
I guess as the company does grow, they get better at
Yeah.
making these prototypes. So
And I think they said they've been working on it for like a year
yeah,
or something,
it shows.
or for a while anyway. But any comment on this?
Nope.
You're quiet.
Yep.
You're in and out of sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I really hate people.
Shocker.
No one's come after me for the
No.
comments I've said online.
Oh,
I don't know why.
what kind of comments were you saying?
Exactly what I said.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that's right.
You fucking build it for $500, just like that.
Yeah.
Show us. Nothing. And I call people idiots. I was like, on a bunch of them, I would write, like, if you think this was going to come out to be $250, you're fucking delusional.
Yeah.
Like that, and I posted that on all the main people who share it. Like I can't think of any right now, but like the main toy reviewers or something like that. I wrote in on all of them. Like, if you think this was going to be cheap, you're delusional. If you think you can build one yourself, you're fucking delusional. If you think the retro one is going to work with that, you're fucking delusional. Like this, you're just fucking like get the fuck away. You don't collect Super 7. I've gone on these pages. You don't even collect Ninja Turtle shit. What fucking rock are you coming out from under? Like, you see someone post something like, oh my god, I had it. They also say I had that as a kid. You didn't have this as a kid.
Yeah.
You didn't fucking have this as a kid.
Maybe they didn't come after you because when you said it, they
changed their
realized,
ways.
they're like, yes, that's right.
Hey, I'm delusional.
But even the one that looks good, the $200 one,
yeah,
it looks good, but it is just like a vacuum-formed shell, basically, with wheels put on.
Yeah, it's not going to be anything crazy. Like the door will open.
It's like that, but more modernized, better construction.
But my thing is, that says it's the comic book version. And I try to find a comic book version to see what it would, like, the paint scheme be, and I have no idea.
It looks like the cartoon.
Does it? Because it says comic book version.
No.
So I don't know. We'll see when it gets closer, when they show some stuff. Or they'll just disappear.
Like someone else.
Yep. You can hear her snoring on here. If you listen closely.
Let's go play with her toys.
It's right there.
Where?
Right. The Polly Pocket
okay.
Beast's Castle. I got to figure out where to put that. But yeah.
She does snore loud. Jeez.
Nah, this is her quiet.
This is quiet?
Yeah. Cinder's going to wake her up. Anyway, so yeah. Anything else? Any other complaints? I can't think of any. I've just been yelling at people for the last week.
Because we went on for like 15-hour rant when it was happening.
We were just, yelling at it. Yep. So.
Are you done yelling about stuff that I don't care about?
Jeez.
It's rude.
Sorry. Just being honest.
We let you talk about stuff.
Yeah.
You like?
Yeah, Hamilton.
Sex books.
Diarrhea corn.
Ew.
What? Comes out with its own gravy.
Ew.
I want to name the episode Diarrhea Corn.
No.
But, all right. I think that's it. We're at 2 hours.
2 hours, jeez.
We ran it for about an hour on fucking Turtle Van, probably. Probably closer to like 30, 45 minutes. But it don't matter.
Has pizza slice tread.
It does.
Get it for that.
I was watching the video. Like, it wasn't the video, but I was watching one of the many videos on YouTube where people just like, hey, look, let me show you what you've already seen. And, like, I was just watching it, and it had an image of what we saw. And I was like, my eyes went to the tire, and I was like, pizza. So I'm sure there's going to be, like, hidden things in there. Like, you were right, though. It should be, like, turtle treads.
I just think it would be.
Makes more sense, but whatever. It's cool as pizza, I guess. Pizza because the spinners are pizza.
Who thought of that? Like I don't know.
Someone thought it would be cool. It's not.
But I like the idea for the pizza oven that's inside.
You can use those pizzas for anything you want. So I'll use it as like decoration or something. Like just put them on the back wall or something. So it's like floating pizzas. I don't know. But yeah. I'm excited for like the box art for it.
That's true.
I hope they do it like the old one. And then I just need the turtle cycle. I have it in the box.
Yeah.
Now I just need it out of the box. But all right. I think that's it. So, you ready to say goodbyes?
Yep.
All right. Thank you for listening. If you want to contact us, it's shadedcornermedia@gmail.com.
Nobody ever contacts me.
No one ever contacts me either. Sorry.
We're fine.
Instagram is shaded_corner. And that's it.
Somebody contact me.
Someone send Marshmallow a message.
Thank you.
He wants to hear from people.
Yes.
Whatever happened to Zedkey?
I think he died.
Oh, that's
Poor
a shame.
guy.
Yeah. Well, he's in New Zealand. I mean, they got like no health care to living in huts. You know, it's not like America.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not an archaeologist.
No, you're not. So, all right, guys. Till next time. Maybe we'll be back in a week. Maybe it'll be another 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Have a good week or two. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Sometimes when the world is so suddy and people are a bore, I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner. A place with all my favorite toys and games and movies and more. I go to my shaded corner, my shaded corner.
I have a question to ask.
Good. We'll get to it. I have a question to ask too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? I don't even fucking know what episode this is.
59.
Okay. Sounds good.
Believe. Let me double check that.
Nope, it's 59. No matter what.
I have
Yeah,
two,
it's 59 because the last one we posted was 58.
Yeah. What?
I have two things.
Sweet.
One about you, one about her.
Uh-oh.
But I don't even know what the hell.
I love questions that you ask and you don't know what it was about.
I'm ready for the question that you don't know what it's about.
And I got other stuff.
We are going to save specific talk about specific things for the end.
Why the end?
I don't want it to set a tone for the whole episode. Because it will.
You think?
Oh, it 100% will. Are we ready?
Ready.
No, you. Are we ready? Yes, we're ready. Are we ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Me?
You
didn't
Are
even
you not
introduce
ready?
me.
Are you ready?
You didn't even introduce me. I didn't even know if we were
We're
on.
not even starting yet.
Then why am I going to speak?
Because you got to get pumped up.
Pumped up.
Pumped up.
I am pumped.
You don't sound pumped.
I'm so
You don't
pumped.
sound pumped. You don't sound pumped. And you're not getting in, like before you start a sports game, you stick your hands in and you go, woo, sports.
I don't think that's what you scream, but okay.
Whoa, sports.
Woo, sports.
I don't think Cinder agrees either.
Give me the frisbee ball. I'll hit it with the bat racket.
Yes, babe. All those things.
All the sports.
All those things you just said.
Cinder, come back. She's trying to get in the door, but I closed it.
Good. I'm proud of you.
She probably closed it all the way, so now Hobbs is going to piss and shit over the house.
Testing. You ready?
That's the best I'm going to get out
I'm
of here.
ready. I'm pumped.
Woo! Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
I'm so ready.
Oh, God.
So the turtle wagon.
It's a turtle van or a party wagon.
Oh,
It's
that's
not
right.
a... Come on. Who the fuck are you?
Who cares? You have 4 of them.
No.
1, 2.
2.
3, 4. 3, 4.
Where do you see the 4th one? Oh. To be fair, I have 5. I have 2 versions of the Matchbox.
And there's a 18 van up there.
And there's an 18 van
Undercover.
up there.
All right. I thought we were saving this for last.
We didn't even start yet.
We shouldn't even start yet.
Oh, the Goodwill one.
What the hell?
Because I'm going to turn them into different things. Like the 18 van, that one's going to be the Ecto T.
Sure.
For those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to print. I forgot all about the proton pack. I got to print.
All right, we're going to start.
Testing.
After we count all my party wagons.